Christians can never endorse sin, nor can we ever knowingly interact with someone in such a way to give credence to their sin. No one illustrates this principle better than Jesus. In his Sermon on the Mount, Jesus highlighted God's hatred of sin by deepening its consequences. At the same time, Jesus was accused of fraternizing with sinners. Matthew 9:11. He demonstrated love and compassion. Matthew 9:36. By building relationships with people while telling them to stop sinning. John 5:14, 8, and 11. Many people simply want to drink. They seek validation on this issue. They desire to drink a bottle of wine or a couple of glasses of beer while simultaneously being able to claim some form of Christianity. They've already made up their mind about this, and no amount of reason will convince them they are wrong. Only a dose of honesty can do that. Jesus turns water into wine, so Jesus must approve of consumption of alcohol. John 2 records the first of Jesus' signs, which point to his identity as the Son of God. In this miracle, we see other lessons about the abundant blessings of God, how Jesus saves the best for last, etc. For that reason, it is a shame that so many have hijacked this beautiful story to teach something Jesus didn't teach. Shame on anyone who does that. This passage was never intended to be a proof text for alcohol consumption. To take Jesus encouraged drunkenness out of this text is a gross example of exegesis reading into the text what you want to find. John was not written in 21st century English. It was written in 1st century Koine Greek. There was no word for the chemical compound known as alcohol, ethanol, as it wasn't discovered until the 10th century. Oinos, the word translated as wine in John 2, is a generic word that simply means juice or must of the grape. Both strong alcoholic wine and fresh grape juice and everything in between had the same Greek word oinos. Thus, oinos along with any other Bible word translated wine. Wine needs to be translated and understood in its proper context. If the context insinuates high alcohol content, then we should note that. Conversely, we also should, if the context does not necessarily imply a particularly intoxicating oinos. There is nothing in John 2, 3 through 11 that suggests the wine Jesus made was intentionally alcoholic. Actually, much to the contrary. You see, oinos was a staple of ancient times and even served as natural purifying agent for bacteria in the water. Timothy 5:23. Furthermore, even oinos that was specifically prepared to be intoxicating didn't have the alcoholic content of modern alcoholic beverages. The Jews would often mix oinos with water, ranging from 3 parts water to 1 part oinos, to as much as 10 or 20 parts water. In other words, whether or not there was some alcohol in the oinos is beside the point. Remember, alcohol is not bad in and of itself. If alcohol itself were bad, we'd have to throw away our vanilla or almond extract, which can contain anywhere between 50 to 90% pure alcohol. Soy sauce can have 2% pure alcohol. Many common foods contain traces of alcohol. Many common foods contain traces of alcohol. Note here, we find the major flaw with the one drop drunk argument. What is so bad is intoxication, and any degree of intoxication is what should be avoided. Alcohol becomes evil when used to intoxicate or dull the mind, which any modern wine, beer, or spirit can achieve very quickly.